Meet Laura, a passionate entrepreneur who recently launched her first online course. She had put her heart and soul into creating valuable content, but her email list remained stagnant, and potential customers seemed just out of reach. Determined to find a solution, Laura discovered the power of lead magnets and how they could transform casual visitors into engaged subscribers. In this video, we'll guide you through the essential steps to effectively use lead magnets and take your business to the next level. Welcome back to Elevate Your Success, your ultimate guide to unlock the secrets of entrepreneurial mastery and personal empowerment. If you haven't done it yet, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Once you've created your lead magnet, you're ready to put it to use. There are a few things to consider before launching. How are you going to collect the email addresses? How are you going to deliver the resource? Where are you going to put the CTAs? How are you going to promote your shiny new lead magnet? You may find that actually creating the lead magnet was the easy part. Let's dig into some of the other things you'll need to put in place before you launch. Choose an ESP, email service provider. If you haven't already signed up for an email service provider, this is the time to do so. This will allow you to easily set up your email marketing campaigns and set up automated systems for collecting emails and delivering lead magnets. An ESP is basically a software service that offers an email marketing platform/tool so you can create and send bulk emails to your subscriber list. The purpose for choosing an ESP rather than sending it from your personal email provider is that it enables you to create professional designs through the use of templates, manage your email lists, and ensure that your practices are legal. The costs are incredibly low, even free in some cases. They usually have a tiered fee structure depending on how many subscribers you have. Using an ESP is essential to your email marketing efforts. Some are very basic and easy to use, and others can have a steeper learning curve. Do some research and choose the one that best suits your needs both now and in the future. Lead magnet placement. You can put your lead magnet anywhere and everywhere that makes sense. So, if you're offering bonus content for a particular blog post, put the CTA, call to action, on that blog post. If you're offering an ebook that will appeal to most of your target audience, you can promote it in more places, like your blog, website, and social media. The important things to consider are the CTA and landing page need to look good. Spend some time on the design and composition. The placement should draw attention, but not be annoying. The automation systems should be in place so you get the contact information without a hitch. The conversion path is the steps you will take your lead through from the time they click on your CTA until they are receiving your welcome email sequence. Call to action. The first step in the conversion path is the CTA. As discussed earlier, this is generally a button that you place in your content that initiates the process of your lead getting your magnet. What you write on that button is important. It has to get them to click on the button. Also, you'll want to make the button stand out. Here are some tips for writing a compelling CTA. Start with an imperative. You're trying to convince someone to do something, so start strong. Use action verbs like click, join, or read. Make it low risk. An enticing CTA has high value, but low risk for the audience. Try a zero-pressure approach and let the audience know that they aren't committing to anything. Be persuasive. You can craft a good call to action by using persuasive language. Keep it concise, but use words that will persuade the audience to follow your directions. Create urgency. FOMO, or the fear of missing out, is a very effective marketing tactic. Use it to create a sense of urgency in your message. Not only do you want your CTA to be compelling, but you also want it to look good and draw the audience's eye. At this point, we are so used to seeing ads on the content we're consuming that we may not really notice the other stuff anymore. This means that you need to make your CTA pop. Here are some ways to bring attention to your CTA. 1. Use a pop-up. Everyone has a love-hate relationship with pop-ups, but one can't ignore the results they deliver. Pop-ups convert at a pretty high rate. You can control when the pop-up appears, so give the reader a few seconds to get engaged with your content before you fire one of them. You can also time it for when they are about to exit the page. 2. Place a highly visible CTA on every blog post. Most people will start reading a page at the top, even if they're only skimming. This makes the ribbon, hello bar, a very effective place to position your CTA. While it doesn't convert as well as a pop-up, it still contributes to conversions and is another way to show your visitor your lead magnet offers. 3. Use a floating sidebar banner. Overcome banner blindness by placing your CTA in a floating banner that stays on the screen even as the reader scrolls down the page. This method is still not as good as a pop-up, but it does increase the chances that the lead will see it. 4. Surprise them with a slide-in. After the reader has consumed a predetermined amount of content, a slide-in will literally slide in, generally on the lower right side of the screen. It's not as distracting as a pop-up, but still grabs the attention of the reader. 5. Consider putting the CTA in the copy. The purpose of pop-ups and slide-ins is to get the reader to notice your offer. Another option is to put it right in the content they are consuming. The size and placement make it hard to miss. Your biggest challenge for getting visitors to bite on your lead magnet is getting them to notice your offer. By using these tips, you can increase your conversion significantly. The landing page is where your lead is going to enter their contact information to receive your lead magnet. The landing page and the CTA button could be one and the same. There are lots of instances where the landing page form is right in the content, and either way is perfectly fine. There are a few ways you can format your landing page to increase conversions. Have a dedicated landing page with no navigation bar. You want to keep the reader focused on your offer and not on the other pages of your website. Have a concise CTA. Be sure it's short, clear, and gets right to the point. Use wording that will appeal to your target audience. Consider scanning patterns. Western cultures have generally adopted an F and Z reading pattern. Think about those shapes and place your key elements within those zones. Provide social proof. By adding testimonials and reviews, you add credibility to your offer, which can increase conversions. On your form, 2 pieces of information are imperative to collect: name and email address. You can collect more information if you choose, but keep in mind that the nosier the reader feels that you are being, the more uncomfortable they will be in giving any information and may abandon the form altogether. Set up tracking on your conversion path so you can see how effective it is and how you can change it for optimal results. Each piece of content you create should lead to some sort of next step for the consumer. Ideally, your target audience is consuming your content and wanting more. You want the more to be your lead magnet. Use these strategies to promote your lead magnet on your website. Make it the main CTA on your website. Make sure your visitors know what your lead magnet can do for them, and make the offer on your homepage. Add a hello bar across the top of your website or a footer on each page as a CTA for your lead magnet. Try a compelling question or tap on FOMO. Use an opt-in within your blog. If you get a lot of your track from search engines or social media, this will ensure that they are exposed to your offer. Place it on your About page. Oftentimes, this is a very high-track page for a lot of blogs. After reading your article, they may be interested in learning more about the person that wrote it, which makes it a great place to offer your magnet. Add an exit pop-up or splash page. You can create one more opportunity as they are moving their cursor to close the page to click on your CTA. These techniques will help you promote your lead magnet on social media. Make it the cover of your social media page. When the lead clicks on the photo, the link to join is in the image description. Make it the link in your Instagram bio. Post about it on your social media channels. Try at least once a month. Create a pin for it on Pinterest. Add it to your YouTube video descriptions. This is a great way to generate traffic to your website from your video. Run PPC ads on social media or Google. This costs money, but if you have the resources, it is a fast way to grow your list. Utilize all the features each social media channel has to offer. You can post it to your feed, but also consider adding it to your story or reel. The importance of testing your lead magnets cannot be overstressed. You don't want to rely on guesses and hopes for this strategy that could bring you thousands of dollars in new business. By A/B testing your lead magnets, you can determine which ones work the best to produce new leads. You can and should also test the landing pages and CTAs. If you've done the work to establish your buyer personas, you'll have a good idea of what will work, but you can fine-tune your approach with A/B testing. An A/B test presents your lead magnet, or landing page, or CTA to the same number of visitors. You just change one thing between the 2 items. For example, you can try a different CTA on each one, or you can try a different lead magnet for each one. For example, you could have one landing page offer an ebook while another offers a quiz. Alternatively, you could create a landing page that is simple and plain versus one that has a flashing element. Over time, as people sign up for your offer, you will be able to determine which one is getting better results. So, If 25% more people take the quiz over downloading the ebook, you'll know that the quiz is a more compelling offer. There are a lot of tools out there that can help you to accomplish your A/B testing and then keep on testing and improving. If you didn't watch the previous video about lead magnets, please do so. Everything will come together. Lead magnets are an incredibly powerful way to capture new leads for your business. They can be integrated into your website or social media marketing and are the key to building a list of email contacts who are already warm to your business. Once you have their email address, you can continue to nurture them, building your relationship and providing value until they ultimately convert. Are you ready to elevate your success? Like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's make your entrepreneurial dreams a reality.